What's good, y'all? Anime Gaming and Chill here checking in, man. And today I got a very special video for you guys. I'm going to make a little bit of a recommendation and review the show so far a little bit. So there's a new show on the block that everybody's been talking about. Well, it's been hyped up a lot. And if you haven't heard about it, then you are behind and you're missing out on probably the greatest anime that's out right now, or one of the greatest right now. So it's the show called Black Clover. Okay, so when I first heard about it, it was hyped up a lot, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna check this show out when it comes out. And man, when I started it, I fell in love immediately. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of background, about the show and what I think about it and the direction that it's heading right now. I'm not gonna spoil too much, in case you haven't started watching yet, because they're only about 5 episodes in. But before I do that, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video if you like the video, and we're gonna get it going. All right, so Black Clover, pretty much the show starts out it's like a father or a priest or something. He finds these 2 babies pretty much all alone, and he decides to raise them as his own. And they grow up together, but they grow up to be kind of like polar opposites. Okay, so it's 2 main characters. One of them is named Yuno, and the other one is named Asta. Okay, so Black Clover is based around magic. Everybody in the world has magic, for the most part. And there's something called the Wizard King, okay? And the Wizard King is like the greatest magic user, period. And he's kind of like the leader of, you could say, the free world. And everybody aspires to be, the Magic King. And there's something below him called the Magic Knights, and it's broken up into squads. I think it's 9 different squads, and each squad has a captain, and then they have underlings, pretty much. So what people's goals are is to make it into the Magic Knights, work their way up to captain, and then work their way up to being the Wizard King. So when it comes to the 2 main characters, there's Yuno, who is really cool, calm, and collected. He's really, 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 really talented naturally. He's stronger than pretty much everyone else, and he is very, very special. And he is actually one of the chosen ones. Okay, he has very, very special powers, and he's kind of like, he has that asshole-ish side to him, like exactly like Sasuke. And he's kind of pushing around his brother Asta around. And then there's Asta, who is very just like Naruto. He's very, very eccentric. He's very loud. He's out there. He's like, yo, I'm gonna be the best. He's a very hard worker. His determination and just his personality and just how he acts reminds me so much of Naruto. And just it literally, like, that's what this show is. This show is Naruto, but they have magic instead of jutsu. Like, that's literally what this is. It's kind of crazy. I think that honestly they might have based it off of that. Even the main character, Asta. So where the plot twist comes is everybody in the world is supposed to have magic. Yuno is extremely talented naturally, and he's great. But then there's Asta, who has 0 magic powers, okay? So people thought that, maybe he's a late bloomer. He thought the same thing. So he's like, you know what? I'm just going to work harder. Eventually, I'm going to get it. I don't care. I'm going to be the Wizard King. No matter what, he never got his magic powers, but he trained his body physically every single day so freaking hard, and his determination, hard work just remind me of Naruto, and that's why I like him, because Naruto is my favorite anime of all time. And so the fact that it's just like that, and there's a character just like Naruto in this, I made an automatic connection with him. And it's a good anime when you make emotional connections with the characters and stuff. And it's only like 5 episodes in right now, so that's the crazy part about it. So when it comes to Asta, like I said, he has no magic powers, and they pretty much aspire to become they want to become Magic Knights, and then they want to work their way up and hopefully become the Wizard King. Both of them want to. They're like eternal rivals, just like Naruto and Sasuke. It's the same type of relationship, but I would say that they're a little more buddy. Like Yuno is still an asshole to Asta, but they still have like that buddy brotherly relationship. But it's still like that eternal rivalry. So the show progresses, and there's a point when they get their grimoires. It's pretty much like a book of, like, I guess you could say, magical spells, and everybody has a different one. It's different size, different shape, different color. That kind of determines, like, how strong you are and what your magical abilities are going to be. And everybody's funny because everybody gets a grimoire except Asta, and then Yuno gets his, and it actually has, it's the extremely rare one. The four leaf clover is on top of it, and that's the one that the Wizard King has. So everyone was like, oh, he's the chosen one, blah blah. And Asta got kind of embarrassed because he didn't get his grimoire at that time. So later on, Yuno gets attacked by this guy trying to steal his grimoire, and Asta comes to save him. He tries to beat the guy physically, but he gets his ass beat. And right when he was about to give up, Yuno told him, like, Asta was about to give up. Yuno said, yo, don't give up. And Asta, he had like a realization moment that he was doubting himself for a moment, and then his grimoire appeared, and man, this scene was epic. And pretty much his grimoire is the 5-leaf clover, and this is another connection to Naruto, why I love this shit. So his represents a demon. Like, literally, there is a demon inside of Asta. So his grimoire came out. It's like a red and black aura. It looks like kind of like a big monster like behind him when they first show his magical aura. And what he gets is a huge, old-looking iron sword. And that's his power. He doesn't have any, magical spells or anything yet, but that's his power. He can summon this sword out of his grimoire, and his sword can cut through magic, and it can also block magic. So that's the good thing with it. And he defeated the guy really easily, and he could swing that thing around and run fast as hell because he's trained his body so physically. But then they go to take the Magic Knights exam, and I'm not going to talk about that. I don't want to spoil too much beyond that point. But it's a really, really, really good show. You can tell by how I'm talking about it that I'm very passionate about the show, and that I really, really, really enjoy it. So I really recommend this to you guys. I'm telling you, this show, as long as they do it right and they keep doing it the way that they're doing it, this has the potential to be the next Naruto. They can run this on for a very long time, because they have to work. They're starting at the bottom, then they gotta work their way up. They gotta get into the Magic Knights. They gotta work their way up to being captain, and then they gotta work there and work their way up to hopefully being the Wizard King, and fighting all kinds of different evil adversaries and stuff like that. So this show has great potential as long as they do it right. So I really recommend that you go watch it. You can go watch it on Crunchyroll. I'm pretty sure it's free. It might have some ads, but I really, really, this is probably my highest recommended show right now. So I hope you go check that out. Let me know what you think if you check it out, because I really love this show, and I know you guys will love it too if you really love anime. So I hope you like the video. Don't forget to share it. Hit that subscribe button, and I'm out of here, man.